Welcome to this week's episode of the Rutledge Perspective. And today we're talking about putting your mask on first. We've done a lot of things this year and talked about a lot of things this year that really got at knowing who's on your team, understanding how to have courage, making sure that the words you use are purposeful and that the words you use matter, both to yourself and to others. And this episode is about self-care, putting your mask on first. There's a lot of research that's been going on. You've seen a lot of articles lately around this difference between selfish and self-care, and that it's not selfish to have self-care and to give yourself care, to give yourself grace, to take the time to rest and relax and rejuvenate. We in the U.S. especially, we work more and more and more, and it's 70 hours a week and 80 hours a week, and we're working weekends, and we're working 4 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock at night. And there doesn't seem to be time to just unplug, time to really rest and let your brain relax, to spend time with family, to spend time doing something that's completely mindless, that's not work related. And more research is saying we need more time to do those things. We need more time to sleep. We need more time to rest because the body rejuvenates itself at night. It rejuvenates itself as we sleep. It can absorb the vitamins that we need. The cells renew themselves as we sleep. And so when we're not taking that time to rest and relax, we're not giving our bodies chances to heal and to be ready for the next day's adventure. So as we go into the end of the year, it's really important to think about putting your mask on first. And there's a reason that that phrase is used. For those of you who fly a lot, or even if just flown 1 or 2 times, when they start to do the safety demonstration and they talk about the oxygen masks that come down, they say, put your mask on first and then aid others. And there's a reason for that. If there's oxygen that's depleting and you're helping someone else, but you don't have your mask on, there's only so long you're going to be able to help them before you're passed out. So by putting your mask on first, putting yourself on the top of your own list, it gives you the opportunity to ensure you have everything that you need to be the best that you can be so that you can serve others in a way that you want to be of service. If you are completely depleted, if your batteries are completely run down, there is no way you can serve others the way you would want to do that. And there's no way you're going to be able to serve them in a manner that is reflective of your purpose and of your spirit. So I ask you first, what's on your plate? What are the things that you've decided I absolutely must get done? The second question is, of all those things you absolutely must get done, which ones are the really life-threatening I must get done? Almost do a 5 whys evaluation on your priority list. Because my guess is there are some things on that list that the world is not going to stop if you don't get them done. Then the third question is, now that I have a smaller priority list, does that priority list also include things for me? Does that priority list include things that give me the energy and the drive and the peace that I need to be able to serve the way I want to serve? And then the last question is, and so now how are you going to actively continue this process of prioritization, putting yourself on the list first, and ensuring you get the kind of care that you need so you can serve others? It is really important that we remember that these lists that we have and these things we have to do, we can only be as effective and as purposeful and in service, the way we want to be in service, when we are in service to ourselves as well. It is not selfish to have self-care. It is critical to have self-care because if you're healthy, then you can help other people. And that's the Rutledge perspective for this week. So my question for you is, have you looked at your list? And if you haven't looked at your list, when are you going to do that? Please leave a comment below on how you are reprioritizing, how you are giving yourself self-care. You can see a replay of this video, you can read the longer blog, or you can hear my podcast on my website, laurelrutledge.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Thank you for visiting my village. I am so excited that you did, and I'm truly humbled you chose to spend some of your time with me. If this or another episode of the Rutledge Perspective spoke to you, please give us a great rating. And please leave your comments as I want to know your perspective on this topic. Your comments form the basis for continuous improvement and additional content, and I take them very seriously. You can find more information on episodes of the show or book a discovery call with me on laurelrutledge.com. You can also follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter. Oh, and if there's someone you think would enjoy or benefit from the Rutledge perspective, please pass it along.